One community in Jos South local government area of Plateau State has urged the Church of Christ in Nations, KUM, the proprietor of KUM University VUM, to commence the implementation of the Memoranda of Understanding MoU signed with host community by confirming the appointment of Daniel Kim, the registrar, for the smooth takeoff of the institution. President of Wang Development Association Jonah Goro made the call during a press briefing in Jos. Pure Television's Nasiru Saido reports.
President of Wang Development Association Jonah Goro says his community had donated land worth 1.4 billion naira beside computers and cement for building of KUM University, which is owned and run by the Church of Christ in Nation KUM. He explained that what led to the closure of the institution by the Nigerian University Commission after complaints of a large dominance by persons of Birom and the quest to review the appointment of Daniel Kim as registrar.
Immediately after the successful appointment and inauguration of the pioneer set of principal officers of the KUM University, a sponsored confusion sprang up, midwife by the Reverend Professor Pandam Sat, former KUM president. Since then, it has been a case of free flow of condemnation, insults, abuses, defamation of character on the host community in particular and the Birom nation in general. Very few, if any at all, have had cause to genuinely inquire into the heart of the issue in dispute. Neither have they even cared to listen to the plea of the host community. Even when mention is made of a standing memorandum of understanding, MoU, between the latter and the church, and the need to respect its contents, the overriding force of public perception has largely not supported the cause of fair play. All entreaties by the voice of reason has not altered or changed the character of negative perception and the need for justice, fairness, and equity. The KUM Church, being the proprietor of the KUM University, is yet to come out with a definitive and authoritative positive position of finality on the worsening impasse, with a view to charting the way forward.
Goro described Wang community as hospitable, accommodative, and peaceful, adding that the church should uphold the appointment of the registrar and reopen the university.
We hereby call on the national leadership of the Birom Educational and Cultural Organization, BECO, to immediately wade into this matter. This is to ensure that it does not get worse, as we remain resolute on our position that either the KUM Church honors its obligation to us as contained in the MoU, or we withdraw our earlier donations made to facilitate the takeoff of the KKU. Prayers. We call on the KUM Church to immediately call all appointees in the KKU to order. 2. We advise KUM to immediately set the machinery in motion for the review of the status of the KKU in line with global best practices. 3. The proprietor of the KKU should immediately assume effective possession of their property before some selfish and greedy individuals with sinister motives disown of it. 4. The proprietor of the KKU should continue with the process it has started with the host community towards resolving the impasse. 5. KUM to insist on strict adherence to establish channels of communication by all appointees of the institution, especially heads of units, e.g., BOT, Governing Council, VC, etc. 6. KUM should assume responsibility and address issues at stake, as we have no MoU with Bogoro, Onazi, or Plateau State government.
This briefing by Wang community leaders hopes to bring KUM leadership on one hand and the community leaders on the other hand to dialogue that will enable resumption of academic activities in KUM University. Nasru Saidu, VOA TV News, Jos.